right, everyone, super excited. We have a card show in Sacramento today, up kind of near Roseville, North Highlands area, and I am pumped to see what they've got and check out all the dealers. So I will be showing you here what goes down at this Sacramento area card show. Got a couple of shows coming up in Northern California, so I'm hoping to make it out to at least another one of them, and I will be posting video from those experiences.
So here we go, walking on into the show. It is at the Wyndham Hotel in Sacramento. If you've not yet done so, please take a moment to like and especially subscribe to my channel so that you can get all of my posts, as I try to do at least a couple a week. And as we walk on in here, you can see pretty full as far as dealers. Light on customers at this point. This is pretty early in the morning. We got there right around 9:45 or so. Lots of vintage at the show, which is usually my focus. You can see a lot of vintage baseball here. And there's some basketball sets. I have always gravitated a little bit more to the vintage basketball and football, but I like baseball too. I have some new stuff, but mostly vintage. Up top here, we've got a few basketball cards, a Julius Erving rookie. Now, that yellow container there was a 25-cent value box. I ended up going through that and had some really good deals in there. A few cards caught my eye in the case. This is pretty early in the morning. Good prices here. Mostly baseball at this particular dealer. And my first purchase took place here. So this is a Reggie Jackson. I paid a quarter. Well, actually, it ended up part of a bulk deal, but I got that Reggie Jackson. This 90 Charles Barkley. A rookie, 88 Fleer Tom Glavine. This Steve Carlton. Now, these were all in the quarter box. I got this Andre Dawson. He is a through the mail signer, so I always try to pick those up. And Dale Murphy is a TTMer as well, so I try to pick those up when available. These are all really nice cards. Robert Parrish is a TTMer. And then Dan Fouts is a consistent signer through the mail. So at a quarter, I didn't feel like I could go wrong here with any of these. Ended up having them thrown in the deal, another Dan Fouts there. So a card that I have long wanted is this Bo Jackson rookie. He had $75 on it. I don't know. It's probably a fairly fair deal. That's about what they go for on eBay. This one was really nice, perfectly centered, really sharp corners. So I offered him $65 for the card, and if he threw in the quarter box cards as well. So I paid $65 for all of those cards that you just saw there. This dealer had lots of auto stuff. Lots and lots of autos, modern auto stuff, but some vintage player autos. Got a Bob Gibson in there, Brooks Robinson, Nolan Ryan, Mariano Rivera. One card in this case really caught my eye.
Is that on card or what is that?
Yeah, somebody looked at it earlier and I didn't even check. My eyes are bad too. I couldn't even tell you.
Looks like it is.
Yeah.
So this is an Oscar Robertson Immaculate Auto at a 25. And the asking price was $150. I really liked the card. I kept thinking about that card all day and ended up eventually heading back over there. You will see later in the video the biggest deal of the day ended up being the last deal of the day for me. Now, this guy had tons and tons of value boxes. These were all dollar boxes or 6 for $5. And there was some really good stuff in there. He also had a $5 value box and a $10 value box. So I spent some time going through these boxes. And my second deal of the day ended up coming out of all of these boxes. So these cards were $1 each. So we have this George Brett here, Hall of Famer, really sharp corners. Got this Robin Yount. Now this is about a 4th-year Robin Yount, and it is centered side to side perfectly. All these cards had super sharp corners. Carl Yastrzemski, another Hall of Famer, Rod Carew. And these were $1 each. Now this Superman card, I'm always looking for non-sport cards as well. So that Superman caught my eye, and so did this ET card. Again, for $1, I can't really go wrong. I got this Nolan Ryan 85 Fleer for $1. Steve Carlton for $1. Sharp corners on these cards. All of them were really, really nice. Got another ET card here for $1. Ended up not paying $1 because I got a bulk discount here. Got another Nolan Ryan out of the dollar box. Got a Tom Seaver here. I mean, that thing is as sharp as they come. Tino Martinez is a Yankee fan, especially in the late 90s and early 2000s. He is a beloved player. And Tom Seaver, another dollar card, 84 Donruss. And one last ET card. Those were all out of the dollar box. And then this Canseco is just such an iconic card. I love the card. And $5 was the asking price on this Canseco, which, I mean, I just thought that was more than fair. And then a second-year Joe Montana, really well centered. That was in the $10 box. So for all of those cards, all of those dollar cards, the $5 card and the $10 card, I ended up paying, I think, about $20. $20 for all those. I thought that was just a great deal. There was some memorabilia there. Some jerseys and balls, signatures. A lot of local stuff, 49ers, Dwight Clark jersey, Joe Montana. Lots and lots of bargain boxes today. I really liked this Bart Starr, but $50 seemed a little high given the corners. You see there's a Thurman Munson in there. It's a really high-end vintage bargain boxes here. And I spent some time going through those. Ended up not making a deal, though.
I think the 3rd series, that was almost $400.
Is it?
Yeah.
And what about the 4th?
4th series is $235. 5th series is $250. 6th series is $300. And that's an expensive one. The 3rd and the 6th, and then the 9th.
Garbage Pail Kids just bring me back to my childhood. I just like them. So looking through that unopened wax Garbage Pail Kids, I had to ask on prices. Ended up not buying any, but certainly thought about that 5th series. Those are the ones I remember the most as a kid opening. Lots of graded card boxes. Again, lots of new stuff, but there was a lot of vintage, so again, that's where my attention goes. Here, there's a few cool vintage cards. A few of those tall boys up top. Let's take a look. You got a Lou Alcindor 2nd year there and a 4.5. Cool card. There's a Kareem, 1981 Kareem. Is in at 8, and is asking, I think, $30 for that one there. Thought about that one for a minute. I just kept thinking about that card that I was looking at earlier. You got an Aaron Judge there, rookie. You got an Ichiro here. But I just...
What's the best you could do on that Oscar Robertson? Okay.
I had 8 people got a football off of 80 today, so.
Yeah, I would go higher than 80. I mean, I think, if I'm being totally honest, the highest I would go is 100. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I paid a little more than that, so I mean that's on me.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, if we package something else together,
I mean, if you saw something, just let me know.
Okay. What would your response be to my 100?
I paid like 120,
Yeah.
but I take a loss at like 110.
Okay, so you're at 110 on it.
And I know it's only $10, but I can't replace it.
I understand. I understand. All right, let me see if we can figure something out.
I really wanted to get that deal done, so I figured maybe I could package something. Found this Walton autograph, asking $25 for it. Bill Walton, I mean, he's a top 50 player of all time. The guy had, I think he was 3-time NCAA Player of the Year at UCLA. I mean, just unbelievable talent. So maybe if he had some room there, we could work something out. So I kept looking through. These were a lot of vintage players in modern cards autographed in Immaculate and Panini. That Walton is a National Treasures card, the one that you see there for $25. So I figured maybe if we could find one more thing to package in here. So I also collect some soccer, so I was looking over here and some soccer stuff. There's a lot of Pogbas and some things, and found this $20 for a gem mint.
110 there. There's 45 there. What would we do? And I'm at 100 here.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 20 on that, 25 on that. What would you do for all three?
What are your offers?
130?
Cash?
Cash.
I'll do that.
Awesome.
I got it.
So ended up getting this Hazard. To me, Belgium is, one of the top teams heading into the World Cup, which is starting soon. I think soccer cards are going to jump. He's one of the best players in the world. Again, playing for Belgium. We got Bill Walton here. Again, this is National Treasures. Bill Walton for $25 was the asking. I think it ended up being a great deal for me. The asking price originally on the Oscar Robertson was $150, and I ended up paying $130 with the Hazard and with the Walton. So the sticker price is $195 for the 3 cards. He was stuck at 110 on the Oscar Robertson, so I basically gave him his 110 on the Oscar Robertson and then paid $10 for the Bill Walton and 10 for the 2014 Hazard in a Gem Mint 10. And this card is really like a $25 card, but with the World Cup coming up, I could see it going up a little bit. And then the Bill Walton is a card. I've been wanting a Bill Walton autograph for a while, and basically got this one for $10. But this is really the crown jewel of the day for me. Oscar Robertson at a 25, immaculate. Really great day. Here's the information on the next Sacramento show at that Wyndham. Please like, please subscribe. It really makes a difference if you subscribe to my videos for me. Shows me you're into it. Shows me you are enjoying the content.